Switzerland. The land of peace, neutrality, and chocolate, right? But what if I told you there was a day when Switzerland came terrifyingly close to building its own nuclear bomb and potentially starting a nuclear arms race right in the heart of Europe? Here's the twist. Hardly anyone knows this ever happened, because for decades it was kept buried deep beneath layers of politics, secrecy, and national pride. In this video, we're uncovering the hidden history of Switzerland's secret nuclear weapons program, the near miss that could have changed Europe forever, and how close this famously neutral country came to stepping onto the world stage, not as a peacekeeper, but as a nuclear power. Switzerland is known for staying out of global conflicts. It didn't take sides in World War II. It doesn't join military alliances, and it prides itself on neutrality. But after World War II ended, and especially after the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Switzerland quietly changed its tune. Behind closed doors, Swiss military leaders began asking a dangerous question. What if we're not as safe as we think? The Cold War was beginning, and Europe was becoming a chessboard for nuclear-armed superpowers. To the Swiss, neutrality wasn't enough. If they truly wanted to stay independent, they might need their own nuclear deterrent. By the early 1950s, Switzerland had a full-blown plan to develop nuclear weapons. Officially, the Swiss government said they were only pursuing nuclear research for peaceful purposes, but internally, a highly classified military project called Project 58 was set in motion. Swiss engineers and physicists began mapping out exactly how to build an atomic bomb, right down to the delivery methods. They considered fitting nuclear warheads onto Swiss fighter jets and even discussed underground testing sites in the Alps. And by 1963, they estimated they could have a working nuke within just 5 to 7 years. Think about that. Switzerland, the symbol of neutrality, almost became the 7th nuclear-armed country in the world before China, before Israel, and well before India or Pakistan. So how did all this stay hidden? Simple. They never admitted it publicly. All of it was buried under national defense secrecy laws. Switzerland used the same labs, universities, and research institutions it already had for civilian nuclear energy, allowing them to mask military ambitions behind peaceful programs. And since Switzerland wasn't part of any military alliances, no one really suspected it. While the world focused on the US, the USSR, and later China, no one was looking at a small, neutral country in the Alps, quietly preparing for nuclear war. But then, everything changed. In 1968, Switzerland signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, TFTATA, a global agreement to stop the spread of nuclear weapons. On paper, this should have ended the program. But here's the twist. Switzerland continued nuclear weapons research in secret for nearly 2 more decades. It wasn't until the 1980s that public pressure, rising costs, and a changing global landscape finally forced the Swiss government to shut the program down for good. The documents? Classified. The budget? Hidden under research. The risk? Much higher than anyone realized. Let's imagine, just for a moment, what might have happened if Switzerland had actually built a nuclear bomb. Would other small European nations have followed? Would the Cold War map have shifted? Would neutral Switzerland have suddenly become a nuclear target? One wrong move, one international misunderstanding, and the world could have seen a neutral country ignite a nuclear conflict, not by aggression, but by fear. Switzerland's strategy was always about self-defense, but the global reaction to a Swiss nuclear bomb might have made them less safe, not more. To this day, most people still don't know how close Switzerland came to becoming a nuclear power. The government kept much of the information classified until the 1990s, when documents began leaking out through declassified archives and investigative journalism. And while the official stance is that Switzerland never produced a working weapon, the research, the designs, and the intent were very real. It's a powerful reminder that no nation, not even one known for neutrality, is immune to the fear, ambition, and pressure that come with a dangerous world. So the next time someone says Switzerland has always stayed out of conflict, remember this. There was a time, not that long ago, when it stood one decision away from joining the world's nuclear club. What do you think? Would a nuclear-armed Switzerland have made Europe safer or far more dangerous? Let us know in the comments, and if you found this story as surprising as we did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more hidden history, and turn on notifications so you never miss the stories they don't teach in school.